Okay, so we have 3 series to do. 3 series are as they present themselves here. 3 series are Sindel vs Sir. These are all the lower bracket series. Sindel vs Sir. The winner of that plays Stromberg, and the winner of that plays Legato. This has not yet been played, I am told. And Legato's series was played sometime over the weekend, I think. So this is Sindel vs Sir. It's going to be a best of 3. Stromberg versus the winner. It's going to be a best of 3, and then Legato versus whoever comes out on top is a best of 5, I think. So maximum of 11 games, minimum of 7. And of course Creo at the top. Sir lost to Legato 2-1. Sindel lost to Stromberg 2-0. Stromberg lost to Creo. Creo, of course, is along the top there in sitting comfortably in the finals, and Legato lost to also Creo. Predictions. I think Sir's looking pretty good. I think Sindel might struggle there. Sindel's been doing some unorthodox plays. He was, of course, last minute add-on, or step in for the series. So it's not like for the tournament. So he's not done a huge amount of practice. Stromberg's solid. Stromberg is very solid. You know that. As is Sir. So I think Sindel's gonna have an uphill battle. Sir versus Stromberg. Whoa, that's the question. Old school versus new school. Stromberg's been looking solid, but not quite as flashy as he was last tournament. I think we might see a Legato versus Sir series at the end. That's my back of an envelope prediction here. But anyway. None of that matters because we've got to watch it first. Right, so Sindel vs Sir. Has been a while since I've casted games. Quick 7-minute game. That makes sense from Sindel.
Battle control initialized.
He will win or lose in the first sort of few minutes. Yeah, that. He'll win or lose in the first few minutes. We have ARC from Sindel. Makes sense. He's going to go for tow drones. Sir going for any. Getting Collect 73. Oil Derek. Okay. Now let's see where and what people do. Quick tech art Sindel. This is going to be a quick radar, quick tech center. Sir probably knows this. Tax Collect 73, yeah. Sir repairs the bridge. Wants those gems. Fair enough. They're both going to opposite oils, so no early game conflict. This probably helps Sindel, you know. Reinforcements have arrived. Indeed. Hey, both capping their back oils. Power out. Nothing too fancy. Sindel. So far behind on that power plant. And you'll see it here on the War Factory. I'm not entirely sure why that was. It's not like you built a building and sold it. No. Army 30-30. You know, disintegrators aren't going to make a huge amount of difference right now. And these are gonna run right into Sinjal's soldiers. But nowhere near enough for Sinjal there. It does get the oil, which is nice. And there's the move from the colony ship. Not entirely sure why this was repaired, you know? Is it quicker to build 2 engineers and repair that bridge with 1 and then run the other through than it is to send an engineer around the outside? Just to get the oil? I can't imagine that that's true. There's the gun walker. No rockets yet. There's the medium. And Sinjal going for... Okay, he's going for sort of both. I'm not sure about this. Yeah, Seek and Destroy. Yeah, it's going 10 missiles. If he gets that far. It would be a nice map for it. Lots of room to maneuver, but there are no rockets here. Sinjal has literally no rocket troopers. Fire inspection. No. Medium. The Vulcan will chew the walker up. Now, the problem here is that's a 10k army and this is not a 10k army. And Sinjal's mech is being caught out. The infantry coming down from the top is nice. Sir is out of position. I'm just going to lower the game sound ever so slightly. I don't quite understand why it's so loud. It's the Vulcan cannon. The Vulcan cannon is just exceptionally loud. So I got cleaned up. Lost not a huge amount. Army value. Yeah. Vulcan buff that. You know what? Maybe the Vulcan should have the tip-torn guard tower sound. Just like, yeah, like that, but stitched together. That sounds too quiet. And there's no rocket troopers here at all. There is no anti-heavy in Sinjal's army. I mean, we've got a few coming across, but too little, too late. Sonic amplifiers to increase Vulcan damage. It took me a minute to get. Like, and we got rocket troops running across. Gravity there. Like, Sinjal just seemed way too greedy. I know Interloper Screen has kind of fallen out of love recently. Like, this would be great against Legato. Legato loves his gunwalkers, his mass inf, and like no interlopers. Early game at least. But I think Sinjal's cooked here. This is gonna be a quick one. Expansion gets cleaned out. Sinjal, nice try, but Merle's doing great. But yeah, there's just nothing. Yeah, bit of a weird one.
Battle control.
I'm not sure why Sinjal was so averse to building rockets for so long. I have a fake game at the top, so we don't get the same issue that we've had before. Syndrome again, going ARC. So probably going any.
Battle control.
Indoor rockets versus me either, not sure why. I've seen it a few times. Stuff happens before tier 3. True. True. Black Hand. Kind of meh. SSMs. SSM Black Flame. Always fun to have. But aside from that, Black Hand kind of boring. Can't have that many interlopes early. It used to be like packed 1.4, 1.5 people were doing it a lot in 1v1s. I would agree, not so much now, but rifle, rocket, tank with Scrin as well as any other faction. Exactly. You got more QG Cannon pairs. Or like Sith. Okay, Sindel, let's check his timings again. Is he gonna do okay. So it's not gonna. Last time Sindel played on this map, was it? Yeah, it was versus Legato, right? He sort of tried to grab this and meme here, which is a good idea. Something didn't work later in the game, but he's determined to use it from minute 0, yeah. No engineer. So he's not going for memes. I mean, imagine if he had some rocket troopers, right? Smash the Harveys. I mean, good distraction. So start going for a third ref. Oh, Sinjo. Nah, he backed off the point, mate. Not sure going back in was a good idea. Love the little scouts. Nice. Kill loss? Yeah, good idea. 11-13. Sindel lost a lot there. Yeah, I mean, like, he got quite a lot at the start. No, remind me later genetically. Remind me later. I think I need to... I might have made enough space, but... Okay, medium's out, which is nice. The frying pan is also out, but 2 mediums for Sindel. This could be huge. 1 frying pan goes down. There's only 1 or 2 rockets. The rockets go down. Laser comes out. And he doesn't dive? Really? There you go. Done.
It's not good. It doesn't look good.
I've been alright. Once player have from OT that you spam infant vehicles to harvest. Only big army blob was huge tanking cap of the Harveys. Ian Murdoch. What? That doesn't look like German or English to me. So KD looking sort of kind of nice. Army value? Yeah. Sindel's up there. And there's the fight. A lot of jump jets. Missed those. Jump jet's gonna do insane value there. Along with the tanks. Radar's out. Upgrades, we have search and destroy. That's to be expected. So many jump. Oh my god, a SAM? Who builds a freaking SAM? The RT! But the rockets. The RT snipe was so good. If Sam, yeah, Sam ate 3 and knocked down health on another 3 or 4.
Time to rock and roll.
Nah, search is what Sindel always does. He likes the tow drones. Commando. A10. Value. Got the commando. Got a bunch of rocket troopers. I think that was worth. Laser frying pans. Pretty nice anti-inf. Typical missiles coming out now. Tow missiles. There you go. As for expansion and eco, Sindel, yeah, Sindel's normally a bit down on eco.
Unfolding very quickly.
5 Harveys to 6. Okay, it's yeah, down there. Nice. Getting a bit of bonus damage. Actually using his... Oh, Sindel buddy! So... Where are we going? What are we doing? Yeah, panicking, yeah! I mean, he wins that fight. Clearly. Pei fumble that. I mean, it was doing nothing, and then like attack moving backwards, so the front line stayed there, the rear line didn't, and it was standing. I mean, it happens to all of us, right? Happens to all of us. Sindel needs to move though, because ego is not popping, and he can. I mean, he wants to get something done with the toes. That's 100% what's going on here. And he can equalize the eco. He can make it bloody miserable for Sir as well. And it's gone. 2 harvesters for the cost of half a tow drone. These are gonna make Sir hate the rest of this game. 3 Humvees, 3 harvesters down.
That is unfolding.
Takes out the temple. Did I bite buggy in 1 unit? Yep. 3 harvesters and the pyramid down and the temple down for 2,000 for the cost of $2,000. Crazy value on tow. Yeah, tow drones are OP. The MCV is dead. Oh no, I forgot force shield was the thing. Problem is, okay, Sir, I think it's going for a Hail Mary. I think this is it. I think Sir GG's. Oh no, the radar on the wall, the stealth APT. Yeah, he's gonna get it. Absolute. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Thank you. The absolute value on that commando. That is insane. Start playing Renegade? Yeah. The Banshee missing. Banshee's got 3 volleys, right? 1 volley takes on like half health. Oh. Oh, and he gets it on the temple. And he gets both Banshees. Income. Yeah, so it's miserable here. 4 harvesters. And he's got to rebuild the MCV. Yep. Can't even hit the damn thing. And it's dead. 3 harvesters. And this is the game Syndra wanted to play. What he has to make sure he doesn't do is lose in the middle, though. Like, it's all fun and games. Playing with tow drones. But you can't just play with tow drones, right? There does actually have to be an army there. I mean, he has one. 5 across the map. I see 4. There's 1. And the MCV. So I have to find out. Yeah, this is it. Syndra, terrible positioning, but way too much. Like, home field advantage. What's this? Cluster missile? J-down? Moab? I mean, super goddamn effective, but 5 seconds too late. Hey, Mega. Just too late. Radar goes down. Kill the oil. I mean, I think Syndra wants Sir to GG, as opposed to actually killing him. That puts him at 1-1. That was very nice. That was the game Syndra wants to play. So I could have won it. I think he probably got caught up in the tow drones, which is 100% understandable, right? I think once that tow drone first attack, 3 harvesters and the I keep saying pyramid. You know what I mean? That was just too much. The commander play got him back in, yeah, sort of. But he'd already lost his MCV at the same time. So Syndra ARC Sir allies. So Syndra would have had to have chosen between going all in and rebuilding his MCV. So they're both going up top. Both gonna run into each other. Now, Allies versus GDI. Sindel runs away. There's a world in which if Sindel went that way, he might have sniped it. Maybe. But he wouldn't have won the whole thing. So Sindel not falling behind on a building this time. It's good. Unlike game one, which again was very, very, very strange. I don't know what you see from here. I mean, I guess it's just the standard, right? It's medium rocket rifle. Allies. I'm a big fan of IFVs. I think IFVs are great. IFVs have a lot of utility. Like mini tow drone. They're like some more expensive tow drones. So going for the third war, Sindel just going, third ref, sorry. Sindel just going for 2, and then going ref. He wants that tech. Allied also kind of needs that tech and those upgrades. It's a Jack of all trades faction. And so unlikely to see anything early game out of Sir. So Sindel in theory has a great opportunity here. I worry he's gonna fall short on eco. So I'm going for eco development as well. Which... Really? Okay. I'd have thought... I guess you... That was a mistake. That lost. I mean, it's difficult to see how much it lost Sindel, but it lost him quite a lot. 8 or 9 rifles firing at the Conyard. Do we have Search and Destroy? No. MLRS coming now. Then a ref. Both players doing exactly the same thing. Both players with a Subpil guard tower out. Already. There's the Guardian drones. The build, by God, he's gonna do it. Yeah. I am concerned about these mediums. There's a grand total of 0 rocket troopers. And the Merle's just kind of out of position. I think it's over. Sindel lost the same way he lost game 1. No anti-tank. Like, it's kind of the bare minimum basics. And he knows that he needs rockets, because then he starts to build rockets. It's not like he has an alternative play. Plus, Sindel's been playing Combined Arms for years, so he knows he needs rockets. But I just kind of mind-boggling. Doing what he can. But now Sir is one more, one racks. Got certain destroy. He has an A10. Two in deep in the micro source. Yeah, Sir's got his lab out, getting cryo ammo, which is the sort of allied power spike, right? Tanya's about to come out with an IFV. In fact, he's loading rockets into the IFV. I mean, gorgeous A10 hits. I mean, you just appreciate. I mean, the graph didn't go up as much, right? A10's making a noticeable difference. But being an airborne damage right to kill so much and really make it back, very true. IFVs so good. Sindel trying to get out of MCV now. This Guardian drone, man. Yeah, IFV's being heavy armor is mad. The AA gun just to knock them down. Brilliant, an inspired move. Kind of goes down, which is nice. But rocket rifle mediums. There we go with a commando, Tanya. I had said that at the start of the game. We knew what he would go for, and Sindel could have done the same thing. Could have stuck but then added a few Merls in there, right? And the Merls would have taken down a lot of that imp and his power spikes earlier. And GDI power spike is a bit earlier. Running wrong wolf. Factory first unit. I mean, he built a harvester. I didn't see him build and then cancel something. I'm not sure. Oh, Guardian drone instead of APC. So lost early game. Yeah, I mean, I'm with Legato here. It wasn't the imp that was the problem. You had literally zero anti-heavy. That was the problem down here. There was absolutely nothing for the mediums.
Battle control terminated.
I think if you just spawned an APC there with Gatling on it, and just giving him the extra unit, I still don't think he was winning that fight. So anyway, that is round one. Or sorry, that's round two finished off. In my little in a little map scoreboard that Dark made. This isn't the proper one. This is the Matt no spoilers scoreboard. So I can keep track of everything. So next series must be Stromberg versus Sir. And I needed to fill that out to remember who was playing next. There we go. So I've got those. I can then put those into the replays. And I can just go back and I can go replays. And we go, oh my God, it's Stromberg versus Sir. What games did I miss? Sindel versus Sir. So now we've got Stromberg versus Sir down here. And then after that, winner plays Legado. This is a best of 3. Versus Legado is best of 5. Sindel's very good. Little practice, which I've seen in practice. I said that at the start. Legado. I said it at the start. Sindel was a sort of last minute stand-in for the tournament. Yeah, he's great. He plays in it with a very different style to everybody else. And I think if you're playing differently to everybody else and you're winning some games with it, that's super cool. That's super interesting, right? Like, not winning, anybody can play differently and most people lose. It's playing differently and still winning that is fun to watch. You know, we like seeing people win in 2 minutes. We also kind of like seeing people win in 45-minute games because the game goes to something that we don't normally see. So yeah, no, Sindel's, as Legado said earlier, Sindel's got a build, and by God is he going to show us. And we had an AoE too, because he's so off meta. Yeah. Yes. I used to like Dota series back in the day where people would go and just do absolutely crazy things. You know, out of meta heroes, you know, 2 or 3 patches after people said, yeah, they're not relevant anymore. Like, who still uses Earth Spirit?
Initialized.
All right, so Stromberg. Do my eyes deceive me? Has Stromberg gone Russia? My God. What on earth is this? All right, place your bets. Place your bets here, boys and girls. Grenadier APC? Are we gonna see it? Slightly speed up the start. And Sir getting Iraq. So Sir wanting Soviet any or randoming a Soviet. So he clearly wanted a basic mirror match here, but he wasn't too fussed. Baron inspection. Call me Kaya because I'm shocked at that pick. That's terrible. Okay, so no one going for this oil. Stromberg going for the sort of anti-grenadier protection, which is ironic. Flame towers. Yeah, Stromberg does like a flame tower. We'll probably see it placed there if you can. If not, there. Okay, there's one. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna see it placed there. Come on, Stromberg. Prove me right. Prove me right. Come on, Stromberg. Place it. Place it, damn it. And now it's Stromberg BTR. Some of their Russian main for sure. There's the grenadiers. So a nice group of units. at home for Sir. He knows the tricks. He knows the tricks. He knows what's probably coming, right? He didn't care enough to put riflemen everywhere, although he does now spot it. And he brings them down. Will he get the ref? He will. All the grenadiers get killed, but he got the ref after the MCV moved. Less than ideal. Both players going for exactly the same build. Okay. Oh, sorry. We're going for the same build. Not anymore. So going for a second rat. Stromberg going radar. Smell the BTR on somewhere on the map. I mean, it's like a 75% chance that Stromberg builds a like a 90% chance to build a BTR. 70% chance it has grenadiers in it. Didn't get to kill grenadiers fast enough. I think you would have 3 grenadiers would have killed that rack. So I think even if a BTR got there, it still would have died. Nobody capped that. Stromberg doing a check, and you've got an engineer there to go and cap it, which is nice. So now going his radar. Shock troopers out for Stromberg. It's going to be the classic 1.07 Soviet game. What a forming rock paper scissors Tony. It's doing the same thing every time. I missed that. BTR, right? Tech Center coming out for Stromberg. V2. Interesting. Works, it works. True. Makes... Airfield for Stromberg. 6 officers each. Now, Sir at some point will want to get a ref back down here. He'll probably move over here, rebuild that ref, and then get tipped there.
Let the games begin.
Boris out. Test tanks. Tesla rocking. Kirov. I mean, yeah, this is the classic Soviet. Classic Russia. And that's not somewhere you want to be. Boris is going to eat them up. Nice. Second attack down bottom. Whoops. Boris is going to have to hightail it across. And this entire army's dead. Dead. Kirov didn't die. Kirov will re-heal 75% health. Oh, Mr. Boris! Nice, gets the Boris.
Kirov reporting.
Gonna lose the Yak for no reason whatsoever. Pre-nerf test to Kirov, yeah. Yeah, it's all on patch 1.07. And look. Sir is Someone might hold this. Oh no! Sir is not in fact gonna hold this. Like he's losing that rep. I think he then just became behind on tech so much. I don't know about these V3s, these V2s. I don't know about the BTRs either. I mean, I know it's for the Kirovs, but right now, some anti-heavy would be lovely. I mean, he's trying to get a Tesla car out. Nice place for a T-coil. I probably would have placed it there. But that's going to be game. There you go. Tesla strong. I know. Shocking, isn't it?
Battle control terminated.
Dark classified Tesla kills anti-tank and not anti-imp. They clearly went better against imp. 100%. Zap imp, zap tank, zap zap. People pointed it out and got nerfed finally. Yeah. Yeah. Stromberg switching factions. Okay, so 1-0 to Stromberg. 1-0 to Stromberg. We have Sir going any. Doesn't care about the Soviet anymore. Getting Shadow. Ooh. I mean, is there anything there that anyone cares about? Your stealth tank drop is kind of... You get a tank drop, right? I mean, it's not bad. Stromberg, Reaper 17, Reaper tripods, instead of annihilators. We can if he goes malevolent screen, he gets the sort of supercharge ability that sort of kills you units that Legato showed off how broken it was. Hey, Joe. Probably biggest thing about Shadow is going to be the Shadow Glider teams. I'm not sure I've ever seen anyone effectively use those. OBN underrated. I can imagine. Yeah, I mean you get like a C4 on stuff, right? Or do they just get grenade launchers versus buildings? Like the Tesla Kirov used to be. Is someone a bit salty? Is someone a little bit salty that they can't go zap zap with their big hot air balloon? Flying grenadiers. Oh, that's true. They shoot while they're flying, don't they? I'm thinking of CNC3 Shadow teams. Yeah, very true. Very true. Right, okay, well, let's see what Sir can do here. He has paused his rifleman. Not sure if that's, I mean, probably was intentional, but not unpausing it's probably not intentional. It's a well scouted map, 100%. Gunwalker's out. Someone's not prepped for it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we saw stealth APC set of Rex Singel's Day, didn't we? Sindel going bloody ham. Not Sindel, Stromberg. Oh, you might want to get the bike in just to absorb some damage. Buggy. I mean, if I had gotten in a fight earlier, one of it probably got 2 more rocket shots off against the Gunwalkers. Okay, first frying pan is out. Was that my love? No, Rebel. Okay, we're not gonna see OP walkers then. Seekers. Never stronger. Yeah. So triple oil for Stromberg here. Just real good. These are gonna go for one of the harvesters. Boom. And these sort of one volley kill any tanks. They are getting so much value. Sigils all over the goddamn map. That's a lot of army. There goes another Harvey. I keep saying Sigil. I do apologize. Stromberg. Wrong button. That button. That button. Fat fingered. Now, sir. Sitting on 4 harvesters. Admittedly to Stromberg's 5. Stromberg. Okay, yes. Makes sense. I mean, this looks terrifying. I mean, apparently Sir has an army somewhere. Screen red and silver looks good. It's that crimson red, isn't it? I might swing the fight. Might do. If he upgrades it to Comanche. Oh, not a grade. Swaps out for a Comanche. It's like, that's a lot of frying pans. We don't have laser frying pans though, which is an issue, but they are tanking so much. They all go down, but they like so much of the Screen army just dropped. And now, yeah, the frying pans. I wish you could go back. Wish there was a rewind function. Would have loved to have seen how much anti-tank Stromberg had, because it looked like he had a fair number of disintegrators. Impalers? Didn't we agree last time that Impalers aren't very good? Someone had way too much AT than so in that fight. I mean, he needed the AT to get through the tanks, but by the time he didn't have enough left. Sir getting across to the top is very nice. This is also exceptionally nice. It shortens the reinforcement lines. Ops went down. Stromberg low power. Shadow Gliders doing their job, boys. They don't. Yeah, they don't stay cloaks while they're fighting, do they? Ha! The tank's on the wrong side of the fight here. The infantry taking a while to get in and then backing off. With a huge indecision there. Oh, we've got 3 light tanks left. That's it. I mean, how do you get through this? Is this GG? I think it might be. I was just saying that an A10 would be beautiful. Stromberg playing this beautifully. And there it is. That's 2-0.
Battle control terminated.
Yeah. 2-0. Dummy game. Ho 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 ho. Well, looks like it was in fact Legato versus Stromberg in the end. I thought it was Legato versus Sir. Legato versus Stromberg. Ooh. I think my money's on Legato here, I think, but depends what Strom got hands. I mean, that looked good, that last game. Obviously, Legato knows what happened. This was played 3 days ago. 5 games, potentially. What do we got? We can look at the first 3. Got Russia versus still Talon. Got is that Germany versus Reaper. Germany versus Russia. Woo!
Battle control initialized.
Alrighty. So, it's 5-star Skrenerl versus the Grenadier himself. Last thing you do, oh yeah. Have we? Yeah, we have. Yeah, this map has been played. We've seen people do strange things like not build a ref here because they don't want a harvester to move slowly over the rocks. So they just ignore it altogether. Strange people. So, Strom going for one ref. And then straight into war. Got 4 oils up. No. 6 oils on the map. 1 safe each, and then 4 down the middle. And Legato claims 3 of them. He'll definitely get 2. Okay, there's the BTR. So I'm gonna get out an early BTR. Now this is the worst one that Strom could have gone to. What? Nice. Uh-oh. It's empty. It's empty. It's also empty. And a third? Yeah, no wonder you're broke, Strom. You went straight for a war factory and then built 3 BTRs. This is the biggest bait. Really, it's like a game of like find the lady underneath, you know, find the ball under the cup, right? And you see little trolls infantry heavy weapons. Yep. You see 3 BTRs from Strom as well. You're like, oh, does this one have grenadiers? And does this one have grenadiers? No, none of them do. Now, Legato's not an idiot. He had a guard tower already. Because he is a wise boy. He's a smart boy. Reliably do this can beat out heavy and targeted vehicles? Yeah. Well, also, it's the fact that it's Strom, right? Like, you expect one of these to be full of grenadiers. And that's my point. Anyone else does this, this is annoying. Strom does it. You think to yourself, oh, wait, has he got grenadiers in this one? What do I keep track of? Because he's done this before, where he's built 2 BTRs and one is filled with grenadiers and the other isn't. Nice snipe. Now, Legato's moved down here. Strom moving to those gems. So Legato designed to go a different direction. He wants the double tree, not the single tree and gems. What were you doing? That's got to have been a misclick, right? Or were you trying to snipe? Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, greedy for oil. Yeah, back cap. Gonna get out one. Good. Strom. You need to be quick. Should get it. Just a real nice quick thinking there. Nice quick thinking. Good try, no cigar. Anyway, what are we looking at for armies? Army value 10k each. BTRs, mainly heavy tanks. A lot more minigunners for Strom though. But they're not all in the fight. I'm amazed the guy that hasn't got forward racks. He's building a forward racks. I like the mediums here. Like with the medics, I'm not sure you need Gatling APC. Still got the oil. Jump jets now. Yeah. Get that one hit kill on all of the inf. And Strom has to back off. Both on 2 wall. Sorry, 2 rack, 1 wall. So a jump jet shine. Where? I saw a jump jet and then I saw him die. I saw another jump jet and I saw him die. I mean, if by shine you mean, you know, like the reflection of them falling out of the sky, then 100%, yeah, I get it. I mean, I think this is over now, right? Legado's eco, how? I spend your money, kids. Training invariably is favorable, by the way. Exactly. And this is where the jump jets shine. And then you're gonna park them outside, and what can Strom do? I've already did the last CA mission in one go. Shut up. Well, that's a 1-0 to Legado.
Terminated.
But I like that Strom decided to try something a bit different. He definitely didn't seem to be going for that Russia build though. Or maybe he had to just change up what he was doing, or decided to change up what he was doing quite early. Let's go game 2.
Initialized.
So Legado picking Reaper 17. He wants to do the nasty Reaper tripod with not Alacrity. I forget what the upgrade is called. What the support power is called. But the one that sort of buffs it. I want to see titties. I mean, TDs are good. Temporal incursion, time warp, they're both nice. Anathema, thank you. Yes, I was trying to remember what it was, and it was an anathema to me. Are we gonna see a quick cap on this so we can get a ref down here? That actually ain't wrong. Forward ref. Go on, be brave, be bold. My Dota 2 sense telling me. Yeah, that's probably why I was thinking about it. Man, I haven't watched Dota 2 in years. TI6, TI7 was the last TI I watched. Tried to watch TI8 and then they just added stuff and I hadn't been paying attention. This is nice. This is also nice. Get it while you can. Get it while it's hot. Because later on you might lose mid control. You'll feel left out if they come back to... Yeah, exactly, Smiley. And I felt like a lot had changed as well. Not just a little bit. Like a bunch of new heroes have been added. Everybody, like the new heroes were the meta. And I've just... Yeah, so much had changed. All right, nice work out of Legado here. Heroes was on, hasn't changed much in a decade. Until I played the OG Warcraft 3 on. Yeah, I played that as well. Ice Frogs OG. Who was the guy who always played Morphling on Miracle? Miracle, that was it. First guy to 10k MMR. I remember when he got 10k MMR, it was like TI6, TI7. They made an event out of it for him. Anyway, we should focus on this game. Focus on this game. Okay, double NG out of Stromberg here. Nagato is surprisingly going for Malefic. He is going for Anathema memes. Wait, how did you see this? Like, how did do you not need vision for Void Spike? I assumed you needed vision. I assumed you did like the detect tip fields support power. That's fucking broken. This combo's gonna get over there and find half the tip is now worth 30%. So, 4 harvesters each. I'm at least from 7.5k to the Gardo's 5.5. They made 3 tips into 1. Yep, that's secret screen pulled to so well. Look at this fucking greed, dude. Look at that fucking greed. Walking engineer across. Might get the harvester. Legato, for some reason, putting his troops like the wrong way there. Pull them back. I maybe thought he was going around. Problem is, they'll get that harvester as well. Legato's got nothing that keeps up. Is that 2 portals? Four Harveys versus 4 versus 5. It's a bit slow on turning tip. Unless it kind of unless it's just a visual effect. Yeah, and now it's looking real fast. I wonder if it's like turning, because tip is sort of 2 or 3 tiles thick, right? YouTube's black, yeah. So it removes tib and makes new tib black. Got it. I thought it turned the tib black. Hey, oops. How you been, man? Wait, Tanya? IFE? Yeah. Now Strom still hasn't seen this. Strom's army is looking tough. Like, he doesn't need the tib yet. And Legato's still, I mean, is he messing around on T4? T4. T2. Kind of feels like it. Yeah. This is dead. Broke bitch. Got the barrels out faster. Yeah, just a little bit, dude. Oh, just gets away. Oh, great use of the void spike. That went down faster than a cheap hooker. I mean, I'm not sure. Many devourers are mattered. I mean, also your eco just like looks trash. I know you had the mid, but even so. Never went across. Mastermind doing work. Not as much work, of course. And he dies to Tanya. I mean, the Reapers. No hotkey for upgrades. Nope, not upgrades. Support parts. We're not popping it. It's a 90-second cooldown. I guess it's a 2.2k unit. Just walk away, yeah, I guess. More that you save the expansion, right? Like, a war factory itself is 2k. Chrono prisms? Prisons, sorry. And there you go. Completely dead Tibfield. He wants it. Now, yeah, nice to move across, like predicting the move, or you, yeah. Nope, you're not attack moving. More. No, mastermind. The issue here is that army value. And it goes down. Is it dead? Yes. What do we got? I don't think anyone's seen anyone use Chrono Prisms in a PvP game. This looks hilarious. You want to use this really powerful unit? Nope, denied. You know what would be great against these? That's right, Devastators. Hi, attacking on the left. Chronosphere. One of those ended chat. I mean, dude, that's so good. What did he go for? He went development. Great West Coast vehicles, yeah. Yeah. I mean, easily countered by Imp, right? But I mean, there's. But if Tanya RV easily counts it, yeah. I mean, and also you don't just build Chrono Prisms. You know what does work though? Shields. Air shields. And then you get Devastators. See? You just got it going on Tanya. Oh. Sean thought I'd do an after try positive. Exactly right, yeah. I mean, you held somewhat incredibly surprisingly. Five racks. Everyone needs Tanner off to make the combo come. They say, yeah. I mean, that's what really like works. Is lose MCV? I must have missed that. Maybe we lost it ages ago. And yeah, the frontline blob is dead. You can get in there with the tormentors. Oh, and yeah, Tanya out. And there's GG. Low bracket final, yeah. I mean,
Battle control
that was
terminated.
nice. IV changes. What are the IV changes? 1-1. Less development, which makes Tanya IV stronger. Fire. Boo. So Screen get interlopers, heavy armor, anti-int. Soviet get BTRs, heavy armor, anti-int. Soviet get APCs, heavy armor, anti-int. Nod get, well, not shit anyway. Doesn't matter. I've been this big is Dara obnoxious to fight against. I mean, that's true. That absolutely crushed me. Can you imagine playing the new Allied like campaign with light armor? IFV. Wait, were they light armor in the beta version? No, they weren't, were they? They were heavy. Were they? They were light? Really? Well, they're light in the beta patches, Legato. They're light in RE2. I know they're light in RE2. Yeah, oh, okay. That's why they died so easily when I built like 50 of them. I think they've made some changes of their own, making them heavy in CA. Live and in the dev test. Okay, I didn't start doing the dev test till like 11, 12. I think it was 20. Dev test 22 by the time I finished. But right, so we've seen Stromberg Russia, Stromberg Germany. We're gonna see Stromberg Germany again versus. Wait, it's coming to me. I predict Legado's gonna go test a trooper, test a tank, test a Kirov. Let's see. Let us see. Look at that. Six seconds. Tesla tester. Your own medicine strat. Yeah. Well, Stromberg hasn't had a chance, didn't have a chance to use that against Legado. Legard is now going to miss out on some oils here because he was 6 seconds late on his racks. Which is quite a lot. They're not going to ruin the game or anything, probably. But it does mean he is very clearly behind on any oils that he's rushing. And Legard is now going war. Maybe he is doing the own medicine strat. Is he going like triple BTR? Excuse me. Too much Coca-Cola. So we've got Legardo gonna get his oil and Stromberg gonna get his, and both mid oils by the looks of things. And Legardo gonna lose the NG. Yep. And in fact, Stromberg gonna get the scout off here. See, there's no ref here. Sees the second rack come up. Sees the war, and he knows. He knows there's shenanigans afoot. The Grenadiers. Hill. Pulls the rifles back. Guards the power plant. Stromberg impressed the fuck out of me last game because he countered that OP build perfectly. Played me like a fiddle. Very true. Very true. Corona prisons. It worked perfectly. Stromberg's pace is rib pilled. Yeah. Legardo not building anything. You moving? Yeah, okay. Might be able to get an angle there on the PP. But that was a game. I was 8 seconds late due to a bug. If you play windowed and don't move the window by grabbing, dragging, then hotkeys don't work. Alright. Start of the game usually stalls for a few seconds, so often I don't even notice. You've got a War Factory production. Yeah, you did. Eco throttling. Wow. Yeah, I got it. I mean, you can see why. Yeah, he's broke as fuck. Which makes sense. You went one ref war into APC. Like, to be fair, he couldn't afford to build tanks. That is a fair point. Don't worry, Oops. I don't like sort of. I don't like it either, but you gotta give him this one. So radar coming out from Strom. Legardo getting another ref out. I mean, he's only on 3 harvesters. It's really painful. Context. What? Oh. Same harvesters. Sorry. I was like, 8 harvesters? What? Drums on 5. Yeah. Oh, there's the War Factory has to always be used no matter what happens. I mean, I think that's good unless you're trying to build a ref and you're broke. If you're trying to build a ref and you're broke, there's no point in building a ref and a harvester. Like, if you're broke, you should be doing something about it. And there's no point in having a harvester half built and a ref half built. Might as well have a ref all built and no harvester built. So T-coil. Legado's kind of stabilized here, but Stromberg hasn't been able to boom behind this. Well, I feel like he should have. Oh, well, 5k in the bank. Legado, though, 6 harvesters. Look at that earned. Look at the difference. And these T-coils are just gonna bully early game allied so hard. TDs might be useful. Development, nothing for Legado yet. But there you go. There's the shock troopers. I think a war factory for not making anything, setting the ground was here. Oh my god, that art is disgusting. Dude, that arty paid for itself in like bounty. In the pure bounty it got. It's not showing up a huge amount. The other thing is you kind of need like ideally 3 bits of RT to have impact, because they don't always hit. They do miss. I feel like you like 2 isn't enough. You need 3. But the problem here is, there you go. And you're out. BTRs get pushed back by the TDs. And the Kirovs are out. I have bombing base ready. Okay, 1 unit. Flip from script, he goes TDs to counter the OP test tank. I expected, just made no test tanks. Fetch out. Yeah. Which is why you've got so many tester troopers. With a healthy amount of rifle imp as well for fodder. Watch. Kirov being anti-tank, guys. To be fair, that's pretty fucking good. Guys, I have an opinion. It's... Bear with me here. But I think the Kirov might be OP. And there's just nothing that's anti-imp there. That's a GG. That's too good. Yeah, Russia might be too good.
Battle control terminated.
10% discount troopers, yep. Like $483, something like that. $382. That's it. I knew it was an 80 something. 382. That's it. So cheap. So that's 2-1 to Legato. So there is a game 4. There might be a game 5. Might be game 4. Monopoly. Now Stromberg is going with Reaper 17. And wait a minute, what? Yeah. And Legato is back on Still Talon. Are we gonna see Titans and Juggernauts? No, because they would be super cool. That's another power of 1.07 Russia. You can do a lot of different builds that are all very good and play well into Russia's various counter builds. Yeah. Yeah.
Battle control initialized.
Very true. So, Still Talon. Exos. Juggernaut. Mammoth. Wolverine. Tech Center upgrade and upgrade center. Sorry, Tech Center discount and upgrade center discount. I was like, yeah, that I couldn't remember why Legato liked Still Talon. That's it. It's the discount on those buildings. Gonna be Exos? Can't be Exos. You know why it's funny? Because a wise man once told me, you know why they're called Exos? Because that's how many win-losses they've got. 0. Don't try and make sense out of that. But that's what Legato told me several weeks ago. Also, why is Stromberg building in a line? This hurts me. No, can't build in a line. Also, the fuck is this? You see here? You see here the like white corners like match up perfectly as you would expect. And then what the fuck is this? What is that? Ruin a lot. Exactly. Yeah, well, we're on the moon. Okay, so there is there's oil in the corners. Helium-3. One in each corner. Okay, this is a Legato greed build, boys. This is the greediest of greed. To be fair, Strom has gone greed as well. Neither player building a racks. Legato hasn't built racks. He thinks that there's no point in fighting over one oil. You either get one oil or you fight over one oil. You're not gonna get 2. In fact, Strom is being more greedy because he's going straight for the nerve center. Legato at least built a racks eventually. Stromberg the Anathemaville. You know? Okay, he's gone Nerve Center, now he's going second War Factory. What? Okay. Why does it say Warp Sphere 7,000, 2,700? Huh? Yeah, but Warp Sphere is 2,000. Huh? Excess production increases the price. What? What? it's just production increases the price. Since when? Yep. TC makes before radar on TC, but he made a nerve center. So why can't he make another warp sphere? Or do you need a? Yeah, he'd already made a nerve center though. And what? You now need a lab until they call. I've never seen this before. How have I never noticed this? And he's doing it again. It's reduced to T1 spam. I mean, it ain't gonna work. But it does it increase build time as well? 105. Okay. Does increase build time. Okay. Get land sign you every day. That's just a multiplayer thing, I guess, but I've never noticed that. Nice Devourers. They got going zone troopers. Okay, right. Well, I've never noticed that before. 5 halves versus 6. Now we've got double Devourer Shard Walker production. Not have a racks at all? Nope. Nope. I didn't freaking bet them. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. What you're watching is an unthinking infantry ape versus a sophisticated thinking man. The rack's kind of manly. It's kind of manly. It is very manly. It's like that makes you see red. Dude, this is fucking based. This is a run alert 2-star. He gave in. He built a rack. Boo. Let's see Valve 100%. I mean, now he's flipped it. Now he's going double shard, 1 Devourer. Ooh. So Legata moving to the top. Solid BM on top. He still hasn't built anything out of there. He can't even up. He couldn't have even upgraded. This is so cursed. The Sharp Walker's old. Well, it was on. No, I didn't see him prepare it either. How man, idiot. This is somebody who built a racks and then never used it. And Legado's like pouring out imp, but Winter Plays Career, yeah. This series was played 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Stromberg wins. What in the Run Alert 2 was this? So lied to you, told me the Wolverines are OP. Wolverines are good, you just can't send them up against 6 Devourers. Yes, Hyper. They're good anti-in. Don't work against Matney builds. Yeah, that's very true. That was a very manly build out of Strom. I think a light anti-light tier 3 unit would trade well with a light anti-light tier 1 unit that also shoots up. It says anti-heavy here, and also anti-light, and also anti-defenses. Oh, did I just shots? Yeah, okay, rip.
Battle control terminated.
Wheat versus buildings, sure thing, bud. Yeah. I mean, I don't. When planes say strong versus defenses, but a ship versus buildings and vice versa, it gets me every time. I'm like, how can you be good versus a, you know, a Conyard, or how can you be good versus an obelisk, but shit versus a Rax? So, game number 5. Oh, thank God, I'm putting out like big guns. Stromberg going back to Germany. 3 Germany games. But I got going back to the old classic. Oh wait, no, it's Harbinger. Yeah, Harbinger. Yeah. Yeah. His favorite faction. He loves teasing with that Devastator. Close games. Yeah. Okay, look at the freaking greed again. No racks. 1 oil at the back. That's it. Practicing Germany. He must have been. This is 3 Germany games. And he went Germany versus Sir, didn't he? So Strommeow going War Factory. This is kind of risky. What's the play here? Both get the oils. And the guy going 3rd racks. 3rd ref. Shoot the enemy until they die. Oh, yeah, I'm expecting like a standard game out of Legato here. Like Harbinger seems to be his comfort pick. So you're gonna go Rebel, play a macro game, and win. That's Legato's plan. Okay, so he wants a Ranger. Like hard because Buzzer Swarm deals with commandos, but not Tanya IFV. Oh no, is that a sign of what's to come? It's a lot of warriors. Yeah, Rebel. Okay. 3 tip trees. Yeah, go four rafts there, just so you can then move around, right? Oh wow. Okay, we're going early aggression. We want them. Ref? Does he get this? Yeah, he does. That's quite nice. That's quite nice. For sort of 15 warriors? Yeah. Not even. Probably 10 warriors died there. That's $1,000. I mean, this is oversaturated, but sort of who cares? Like, I don't go in pure macro here because he can out macro with Rebel, right? In theory. He only needs 2 refs up here and he can pull a 3rd harvester. Now you can just move. If he hasn't moved, it doesn't hurt him much, but I take the opportunity he's given. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, it's Rebel has less value, I think, here than on other maps, where you and your opponent don't need to move much. But I mean, hang on, let's just look at this army spam. 67 warriors. They might only be riflemen, but they have a bloody quality of their own. And this is one. Yeah, in fact, Stromberg's on 2 racks. Legato's only on 1. But he's been building non-stop since the start of the game. And you can see the tanks go down. I mean, BTR. I think you need BTRs, don't you? But the problem is you've then got interlopers. Because Sindel doesn't do this. He doesn't do the eco, and then he doesn't do the maths. Look at this line across the map. No T to it. Not even disintegrators. There is nothing. Now we've got the second racks coming out with Marauders. I mean, it's starting to run out of steam, but it hasn't exactly cost a lot. I mean, look at that. That tells the story. And as I said, Legato can just play a macro game and just jump around the map. And he even oversaturated this at the start just so he could get the Rebel upgrade. And he suppressed Stromberg's units. So a lot of these fights, Strom was sort of trickling stuff in. So Legato was winning, was trading a lot better. And, you know, like, this is the worst situation you can be in. Prism Tower comes out. Okay, you make rockets, so you make double rockets instead of interlopers. And then just moving right in. And I assume we... Oh, no. Uh-oh. That's bad. Okay, well. He ran out of money just at the right time. But holy hell. Kill loss. About the same. But that destroyed. So it's 0, but barely. Perfectly balanced production. Yeah, and to be fair, it was only just hitting 0, like now. That is the epitome of 3 ref racks production. Like Legato. T1 spam for the win. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, do you see any disintegrators in that army? Alco beat Creo. Yeah. Yeah. Creo gonna smash me? I don't know.
Battle
I'm not sure it's
control
gonna be
terminated.
quite so one-sided. I mean, that was a great series. That was a fantastic series. It's best of 9, so heavily favors the better player. Hopefully this weekend. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, well, there we go. Those are some very nice games. Those are some very nice games. Some very different games. Yeah. It's best of 9. Work hard, sharpen up. Yeah, man. I know you're practicing before you went into this. Creo's natural talent is great. Good. Problem with Creo is he just doesn't seem to make mistakes. And it's very difficult to sort of phase him. Very hard to get value on him. Yeah, exactly. White Sharks Black Ops Mine Silicon C8. Shut up, man. Every trade he does almost, yeah. Like he knows what's in the fog. Yeah, it's that game sense, isn't it? Knows where to be, what time, right place. Knows what he needs. Wow. I look forward to seeing it. I will try and cast it sort of the day it's played. Or the RTS Unite or the RTS, it's got to be CA. I know a bunch of the guys who worked on the CNC Steam release at EA said that when they released it, they, you know, one of the things that a lot of them had in common were watching. I think that was around the time I was casting. It was around the time I was casting the last CA tournament, and I know a bunch of the old, the sort of EA guys who worked on CNC Steam release were watching that, and apparently had sort of internal conversations, and lots of them liked Combined Arms. I know little more. I don't know much more than that, and I can't say more than that. But I do know that Combined Arms is admired by several people at EA who work on, or did work on, CNC stuff over the last 5 years. Legato, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Good luck at this weekend. Best of 9. It's gonna be some good games. There's gonna be some good games. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Pretty cool that some EA devs register to see. Oh yeah, 100%, man. And, yeah. As do some of the Petroglyph guys. Yeah, I mean, Combined Arms were maybe a live class. I would happily do that, man. I'd happily do that. But I wouldn't want to get in the way of the players. But if there's gonna be other people in there, 100% I'd do a live cast. Be across the globe. Yeah, that's what I mean by I wouldn't want to be in the way of the players. I'd rather do a recorded one. Live with delay. No, it's not that. I mean, it's just lag and ping, right? So I would do it if nobody had a problem with it, but I would rather do an hour after it finishes, let's say. We'll just coordinate to yeah. So I'll ask Dark to tell me when it's done, and I'll do it sort of that evening, that afternoon, especially if it's this weekend. Shouldn't be too difficult to find the time. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll try and finish Submarine Titans tomorrow, and then Friday afternoon start Rise of Legends. Yeah, Rise of Legends. Funny enough, because Legato suggested it months ago. Yeah. finally getting around to it. Right. I'll see you guys later. Oh no, we'll try and cast this whenever it happens. This game is underrated. I mean, a couple of other people said it was good. Sort of like I mean, it's Rise of Nations, but a sort of fantasies kind of thing. Semi-fantasy. But you know, old school Empire, Age of Empires style RTS, which sounds great. I'm looking forward to it with a bunch of campaigns. Yeah, playing campaigns, like 4 campaigns, I think. Following different people, like characters. 3. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. So we'll try and hit that. Maybe tomorrow evening, but if not tomorrow evening, then Friday afternoon. Thank you. Okay, I will, buddy. I will. Anyway, I'm gonna call it.